Let's get it.
Yeah.
It is time. We about to talk about the slap around the world. Well, the slap heard around the world, right? Is that am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Slap heard around the world.
very. If whoever's watching this, if you haven't heard about it, that would be crazy. But what we're talking about is Will Smith slapping the hell out of Chris Rock, right? So let's take a look at it. Let's see. Everyone has their little opinion. There's when did it happen? Last week, right? Happened about last
Yeah,
week.
Sunday
Sunday.
happened Sunday when during the Oscars.
Yeah. So now now there's been um wait, hold on real quick. Okay, what's going on now? Here we go. Let's see. Now there's been a couple of people, commenting on it, giving their take on it, how they feel about it,
Everybody's
all
been
that good
commenting
stuff.
on it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
everybody and
So
their
we're gonna
grandmother.
watch it. Yeah, exactly. Can everybody see this
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
on the show? All right, here we go.
Who's that with the birds?
It's for the birds. This is for the birds. So here we are. It's Will Smith, right? He's laughing. He's probably having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, let's watch this through, and we'll give our take and reaction to it.
Jada, I
Christian.
love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Oh, here we go. Will Smith's walking up.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Woo! I don't know.
Will
Did that
Smith
slap
just
look
slapped
real
the
to
shit
y'all?
out of me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
He said, "I'm going to."
Okay. That was
This is my
greatest
favorite
night
part.
in the history of television. Okay.
Mm. That's the way they play it off.
Yeah.
Man, I need to watch this again because hold on. I need to see the slap one more time.
You don't think it was a real slap?
Wait to see it. All right?
Let's look at it.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
You guys think that's a
Richard?
real slap?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think it was a real slap. Why would they fake a slap
Will
like that?
Smith just smacked the shit
Why?
I mean, just be honest. Like, who's really watching the Oscars anymore?
Exactly.
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 Everyone's been able to stop
There's a lot of
talking
reasons
about
why, bro.
Mhm.
So that was the slap heard around the world. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for making a joke for a GI Jane joke off of for Jada, right? I know a lot of people have their take on it, but I mean, I have a couple of takes on that.
I have a few.
I do too. I do too. I feel like it was staged. Just off first off because of what you guys said earlier, right? Like who was watching it, right?
Yeah.
There was talk about how they didn't have good ratings for a minute, so they needed to figure out a way to spice it up. That's probably
But
their way.
that doesn't boost the ratings though. If it happens during the show, you have to be
But it did
watching it.
though. But it did. It
No,
got a lot of people's attention though. Is what I'm saying. It got a
no,
lot
but
of
I'm saying
people's
it didn't
attention.
boost the ratings. Like it didn't do anything for the ratings.
But it did a
But it's
lot.
gonna do it for next year.
Yeah, it's gonna do it for there's a purpose. But that's why I feel about it. And my thing is like people are gonna argue that, oh, why that looks so real. These guys are freaking actors.
It's out of
Like,
character for Will
they
Smith to do
do
that.
that's one. That a big time out of character, right? And if you watch the video very closely, he was laughing when he made the joke.
Even
He was
the
laughing. He was
So-
laughing.
they're saying like, oh, the rolling of the eye with Jada triggered Will Smith, but then there's a view of someone behind Will Smith when
she
he
was
smacked,
laughing.
and she was laughing, right? Like,
Yeah.
But not only that, like even when he made the joke, and then they had Will Smith and Jada right there, the woman behind Will Smith looking at him, or like behind him, when he was yelling, when he was like, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth," when he was doing that, she wasn't like reacting. She was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we know this is made up." You know what I mean? Like, almost that's what it looks like to me. Because like for me, like if he's yelling like that, I'll be like, what the hell's going on right now? But she wasn't like that. She was just like, this is boring.
Yeah.
We know what you're doing. You know, like, I don't know. That was just my take off of everything that I saw.
They're like,
you think
"For
like at
pizza,
the end of
don't
the
worry,
week they're gonna
you're
say
no
like
danger,
they're gonna be like,
danger.
surprise, you guys were all
You're no
punked. It was
danger."
all fake.
No, they won't do that. There's just reasons they won't do that.
It's
It's
too
just
deep.
I don't know.
It's too deep.
I think it was real. And I think a lot of people hold celebrities in too much esteem. Like you put them on a pedestal. Like they're regular people like us. And what you have to do is try to put yourself in that same position. Like if you were in that same position, like if I was sitting there and someone said a joke about my wife and my wife looked at me like that, I probably would walk up there and smack them. Because I would just be like,
would you though?
my
Like
wife,
this is
yeah,
my
I
thing.
would. It would
No,
be
this
out
is
of
my thing.
character for me, but I would, because I hold my wife, like if she's giving me that look, like you better say something to uphold my honor, I'm gonna go like with what I think that she wants me to do.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna do it
I get
because I'm looking at my wife like, no, don't talk about my wife. You can talk about me all you like. You can talk about me and tease me all you like, but you talk about my wife, you talk about my kids, I'm gonna smack the heck out of you.
Yeah, I get all
You know,
that.
and-
But this is my thing. Going off your same point, putting them on this pedestal, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But these guys, that is their life. Their life is they've been to. That's not their first time to a show. That's not their first time watching a comedian talk. Like
Yeah.
they know what comedians do. You know what I
It's
mean?
a boiling point for everybody. Everybody has that boiling point.
My point is like my point is that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
And it wasn't that. I mean, obviously, if you know the backstory with Jada, then it's very bad, right? But like my thing is, like, he's a grown ass man. Like that was like a childish move for me, for Will. Like if he really had an issue with it, I would have still walked on stage and probably said something in his ear, like, yo, like take that back, you know, that shit was uncalled for, kind of thing. Not like smack him in the face.
Yeah.
Then that's a manly move. But like smack him in the face, that's a childish move. Now looking at Will Smith's resume, he doesn't cuss in his rap videos. You know, he makes sure he's, you know what I mean, that he's clean. So for me, for him to do that, like, yeah.
That's why when it was a slap, I was like, yeah, Will Smith would slap, because if it was like
punch.
Yeah, somebody, you know, if it was like DMX, he would punch him or shoot him. You know, but Will Smith,
if it was Tupac, she would have shot his ass.
Yeah, he would have shot his ass. But Will Smith is like, stop it.
But my thing is, what's hard for me to believe all that is because he was laughing when he first said it.
Like
he was
already laughing. Like, oh,
like
shit,
he was already laughing.
Guys,
so my thing is not. You're saying he hit a boiling point. If he hit a boiling point, he would have never laughed.
I want to bring up a time. I want to bring up our unaired episode. If you guys remember that. You remember our unaired episode?
That's and
we can play it. No, but you remember, I was laughing. No, but I was laughing, right? I was laughing like we were having a good time, but then you didn't, like, even you guys even said, oh, you were laughing. I thought we were having a good time. And then I just totally snapped, right? Everybody has their boiling point. So I may be showing that I'm laughing. I'm trying to play it off. I'm like, I'm okay. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna blow up right now. And that's what happened. I blew up. And you guys remember that I did blow up, and that's what I think. Like he just reached his point. He was trying to laugh it off, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he just thinking inside his heart, like, you know what? I really don't appreciate the joke, what he said, and I'm gonna do something, and that's the move that he did. And then maybe he's thinking like he could have did it all different ways, but I think, you know, with all the stuff that's going on with him and August Alsina, like they were just like punchlines for a long time. August.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
guess
Go ahead, B.
I'll
Go ahead, B. Go
I
ahead.
got-
B.
August.
I got 2 points. I was asked, did Chris Rock deserve it? He could have.
No.
No, I mean, he knows Will Smith and Jada personally.
That's my thing too. They're friends.
He could have signed off. He has to sign off on those jokes that are written from writers from the
Yeah.
Oscars. He
Yeah.
has to sign off on those.
Point. Yep. Point.
Will Smith has gone through so many things in the public eye because of Jada.
Mm-hmm.
Even in 2016,
Yep.
Chris Rock said something about Jada. This could have been a boiling point. This could have been like, nah, player, this ain't gonna happen right now. Jada probably gave him a look. He took it to a different point. Secondly, Jada could have protected her man. That's his name. She saw him get up. She should have like, another time, another day. Not right now.
Yeah.
at the
Not right
Oscars.
now. Yeah.
Not at the Oscars, because
Yeah.
they're known.
Especially that you have a
they're-
chance to win one.
Yeah, they're known
Oh,
as
yeah.
in the public eye as like a very
No.
Like a
uplifting couple.
what is the
Stoic?
a power couple?
Yeah, power couple.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the word that a lot of
In the
us use.
public eye, they're known as the power couple, right? If she wants to protect her man, which she hasn't done in the past year, she could have been like, Will, another time of the day, do it in the backstage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
You know
she
what I'm
was cheering him on to do that, because like
Yeah.
they said there was
No,
like some jokes that he said in the past about her that he like. They said that Jada didn't really like care for Chris Rock because of some jokes he said in the past too.
Yeah.
Like
But
they weren't
they-
like friends; they were just kind of like acquaintances because of being famous, but they still didn't care for him. You know.
But even before Chris Rock came on there was another comedian that came on and said something about their open marriage.
Yeah. They have an open marriage. Yeah.
Yeah. But there was another comedian before Chris Rock.
That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
was
yeah.
the boiling point. Yeah, they
Yeah.
they let that
Well,
one go, and
not
then
my
the other
thing.
one made them snap.
There's
Oh,
there's a lot of there's a lot of other reasons why in the back that I believe that it's staged, that it would take a long time for me to explain. But go ahead, ladies. What do you guys think about it?
I mean, I'm honestly, I don't really give a fuck what the fuck they're doing.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
I mean,
That's my
honestly,
point.
like, I mean,
That's right.
My
that's
point,
just
man.
me. Like, if it was staged or what, I mean, I see all of you guys' points. He could have reached a boiling point. Yeah,
Mhm.
because knowing me too, I mean, that shit. But I mean, they've been famous for so long. I mean, this is not the first time that they've had shit talked about them. But
Exactly.
also, I mean, it could have been staged as well because I mean, that shit that's out of character.
It's
For
Hollywood,
Will
bro.
Smith. It doesn't make sense. And it's just like like B said, like if they're, you know, they're basically
Mm-hmm.
she could have been like, hey, we've been going through so much shit this year, like let's just fucking settle
Yeah,
this
that's
shit
that's very
outside,
that's
you know?
very minor.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
like
a-
that,
I'm
like
feeling-
okay,
You're a
G.I. Jane,
comedian.
like okay,
You're
you
a
know,
comedian. You
yeah.
should know it.
that's
So
my
I
point
guess-
too. Like Will Smith is a comedian. Like he knows what comedians do.
and
like
he knows it's jokes, you
Yeah.
know, like
And
he's
it-
not,
that's
he's not new
their
to the
job,
joke
like-
game. Exactly.
Did you
and
guys-
exactly, like my thing
Did
is
you guys?
like B said, it's a script that they got to agree to, and they're gonna do it, right? And that's my
Mhm.
thing. Like it's
Did
not
you
like
guys see the?
it's not like a freestyle thing.
Yeah, it's not like
Did you
it was. Yeah, it's not like he didn't think about this and had to exactly.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you guys see that the Marlon Wayne skit for the MTV Movie Awards? So it's like you know, back in the day where they did this MTV Movie Awards, and Marlon Wayans came on. He pretended he was Chris Rock and making all these jokes, and he was teasing all like the celebrities. And then at the end of his joke, like all the celebrities came and started kicking his ass on stage, you know. And then they posted on Facebook, and then Marlon Wayans was like, "See, I think we predicted this, you know, like we
That's
don't."
my point. Okay, so that's going back to what
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
But that's a deeper thought. That's a deeper thought.
I
Yeah.
know that. I tell you, that'd be funny as hell if it was
Deeper
staged. Because now that I think about it, when I look at that video again, it's like, you know, it looked like Will Smith was smiling when he walked off the stage too.
He was.
I mean, I feel
he
like
was
he
like,
had to hold his composure.
Right? I don't know. If it's staged, that's a pretty good stage. I don't know. There was some comments that somebody said that was kind of.
yeah. So we got some people on that's joining us. First off, let's give it up for
Hi, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah Mesa.
Oh, thanks, Leah.
And then our brother Zach has some about the Will Smith thing. Let's say, hey, but
Is that
tonight
true?
we'll announce his.
Is it
Oh
April Fools?
yeah.
Is that true or April Fools? Right? I forgot today is April Fools. I didn't even do
think
an
a
April
slap
Fools
is more
joke
of a
today.
slap than a punch. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people want to get clickbait. They do clickbait because they put punch on it. But yeah, it was a slap. You can obviously it was an open hand.
I think like a slap too is more embarrassing than getting punched. Like if you get slapped, then that's more embarrassing. I think.
But I agree, technically out of Will's
out.
character, but not
slap the
for
shit out of
Hollywood
me.
and money. yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know, man. That's how I feel about it. I just don't know what to believe when it comes to these guys anymore. Like,
and that's why
they're friends. Like,
I know it's funny
friends,
to talk about.
You know what I mean? How are you friends? And then like, you're telling me that you didn't know this was gonna happen? Like,
yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure everybody in the building got the script.
The only reason why I think it did happen because I can imagine myself doing the same thing. That's why. So.
Well, no, I mean that is my
That's
thing.
why I'm like,
my
you know
thing
what?
Is like,
I probably would do the same thing.
That's my thing, though, bro. My thing is that, like, when you're talking about putting them on a pedestal, my thing is that is something that people at our level, where we're at, we would do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these guys, they're like in a different world where like nothing goes, like everything is so good that they need to come up with something so wrong just so that we can pay attention to them again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
He resigned from the academy.
Oh wow.
He resigned from the academy. He'll keep his Oscar. He'll be invited to future Academy Award ceremonies. He can still be nominated, but he is no longer a voting member of the academy.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So he can still make motion pictures, but he won't be.
Oh, look at that! He didn't lose his Oscar.
Yeah,
more of a reason why it's staged.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, he should lose it.
And he got I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
I think Chris Rock
gives a fuck about the Oscars.
No one cares.
Exactly. That's the reason.
Honestly, if the slap didn't happen, would you guys have known the Oscars was?
No, I wouldn't have known it even happened.
Hell no, I didn't see one commercial on that.
It
didn't pop up on my calendar. Nothing.
I watch the Oscars every year. I watch the Oscars every year, guys. I look forward.
You are a movie. You are a movie geek. That's why, bro. You're a movie geek.
I look forward to the Oscars so I can.
You are
know
the
what
biggest
movies to
movie
watch.
geek I know.
Honestly, no, he would know.
Like literally.
For real. Hey, he's
like
3X now.
Triple
Talk
X.
about him like that. He's a 3X now.
Triple X. I'm Triple X.
Yep.
Oh man.
Hey, that's Bella.
Hey, but that was our reaction to the Will Smith slap heard around the world.